What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyton. I am back with some more Age Mythology, the Titans action spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Set. His name is Skady. His opponent today in the red color playing as Odin is from the DOD clan, and his name is Brickhead. God change. Look at this. The OP Set, as Joe likes to say. One of the strongest gods in the game. We're going to see it here first. I'm just kidding, Joe. Map's Marsh. A very exciting map for Norse because there's lots of hunt you can play with. Also, we have many options for Set as well. So it gets the priest moving forward to grab these balls. We're going to see a double Ulfsark beginning here for Brickhead. And Brickhead spots the priest instantly. This is huge. But we've got Skady moving forward with the Pharaoh. This is going to push the Ulfsark off. Very standard play here. This Pharaoh does way too much damage here. Super strong unit. Well, we've got the second Ulfsark coming in though. This actually may be enough to force this priest away. And yep, there we go. The pathing block coming in. We have to pull off a villager here to keep this priest alive. And now the Ulfsark have to get away from here. But that means one ball not going to be created here. We've got a house coming up as well. Wait, what? Not sure what the go is here, but we got the Pharaoh empowering this priest who actually heals about the same as the Skraeling here, or maybe a little bit faster actually. What is it? I'm not sure. But here we go. Priest is still getting pushed back. Villager being idle is huge here. A really nice play so far for Brickhead. He's actually going to have to get out of here though with this low Skraeling. He can actually idle this guy and get that HP back nice and quick, or get the scouting. He also needs to get that house up because he's going to get pop block fairly soon. We do see... No, he's already got it up. I must have missed it. Where did he put it? He put it in his back of the base straight away. Okay, fair enough. Relics on the map, guys. Book of Knowledge. What does that even do? 300% infantry bonus versus Titans. Pretty relevant. And Bow of Artemis here. This one's a really, really strong relic for Egyptian. Because Egyptian want to get slings, they want to get centaur, they do a lot of damage. We've got a third relic as well. Anvil of Hephaestus. Oh, you can roleplay as Thor in this game, Brickhead. You love Thor. Grab that relic and you can become him. Skady with a random pig being not brought back to his base. Not going to be the biggest issue, but you want to get as many of those resources as you can. Temple now coming up for Skady. We have seen in this Villaby Balance Patch 4.0, we can talk about it just a little bit, just in case you haven't been up to date. Set did get a pretty... Little love tap nerf, we like to call it. Had his Pharaoh damage to villagers reduced by 50% until you get a very cheap technology known as Hands of the Pharaoh from your temple. It takes about 20 seconds, and then your Pharaoh's damage is back to normal, reverted back to normal, or replenished back to normal, however you want to see it. It does mean that if you go for that super fast shifting sands aggression onto a hunt patch or onto a wood patch, you're not going to kill as many villagers because the Pharaoh's not there to throw OP stones at him. We've got the monuments for villagers coming up now for Skady. He is looking like he's going to be advancing a little bit later here. He's got a lot of villagers. I'm not sure if that's auto-queued villagers or not. We do see Freya's incoming for Brickhead. He's got a lot of nice hunt here in the back. He's got these hippo in the back that he can move to. He's a little bit far away, but there is this watchtower sentry tower here he can retreat into. And we do see the Ulfsark getting scanning around here, but the boars are getting converted. Another slight nerf to Set, I think. I'm not sure if it went through, actually. I think I said this before because I thought it went through, but it didn't. So I'm just not going to say it. Was there a different nerf that happened? Not sure. And here we go. We got the Raven running around, doing its thing. And Anubis is coming through for Skady. Not Tar. Very, very exciting here. One monument, two monuments, or one monument Anubis? I think this strat here is interesting because I don't think he's going to be going for Anubites. I think he's going to go two monuments, one town center, Scorpion Men. Not sure if that's... Maybe he goes Anubites here. But I feel like the Scorpion Men in this matchup very, very strong. They do fall victim to some stuff though. We see the Ulfsark picking off some boar. This is kind of a trade you want to make here. He's actually picked off 2 boar. That's like almost 450 food. Going to be going for that 3rd boar as well. Turn around for these priests that are not dealing max damage just yet. We see the vision coming into the base. This is just a fake. It's just a fake. If he casts Plague of Serpents in here, it's not going to do too much. Just build out a Hearser or something. You can pick it off really, really easily. We are going to be seeing... we're going to be seeing double barracks here for Skady. This is exactly what you want to see if you're Brickhead here. Two barracks, and just if you know how to play against this this classical age, we are going to be seeing the new bite spam. If you know how to play against this classical age, it is a winnable game here for Brickhead. So we'll see if he can utilize it. He needs to get early heroic age. With at least 1 town center, follow that up with 2 town centers, and you go for a Ragnarok win. You try and get some villager kills and good raids and things like that in the mid game. So we'll see if he works. If this one works out, we're going for Necropolis first. Gives you 30% extra gather rate here. We do see that. Not only is the strat here kind of what Brickhead wants to see, he's also got the Aval of Hephaestus, which means he's going to be able to get quite a bit of armor upgrades out nice and early. I wish Brickhead would just get out another Ox card here. Every single one of these villagers dropping off resources here is losing out on so many resources. Now it's kind of fixed. Most of them are okay. It's actually pretty good now, so maybe he doesn't need to get it. Getting out that hand axe as well. And here we go. A barracks are going to be pumping out those spearmen and slingers. Not sure I like the slingers this early. I know the throwing action are going to be coming out, but I see no point in it until they do. And you can pump out units so quickly. That 14-second train time will be really, really good. And I saw another relic here. Those are the Sphinx. This one's not going to matter too much. It would have helped out in a couple of different scenarios, but not this one. We see the Nubite here as well, doing its thing, running around. Valkyrie moving in as well. Going to be trying to chase down this Nubite. Oh, he's going to get the surround. He's going for it. This is a big pickoff. Oh, nice little jump there. The raiding cavalry are quite fast though. What is it? 6 speed? 6 speed versus 5.5 or 5.3? Not even 5.5. Once you get out the feet of the jackal, I think he moves a bit faster. Here we go. The army of Skady now starting to move out for 85 pop to 68. Yet again, Brickhead with only 2 longhouses, and he's stopping building things. He's got this hippo back in the back of his base. And the other thing that we have to notice is Brickhead cannot really engage this army, because then Plague of Serpents come down, and while Plague of Serpents don't do that much damage, what they do is path block. And path blocking raiding cavalry is huge. Oh, really big pick off here for Brickhead. Gonna grab that Pharaoh. That's huge. With the spearmen coming in, they're going to start role-playing his hoplite. They take a long time to take these longhouses down. Now we've got some throwing action coming out. The armory is up. Brickhead's really close to that next stage. Going to be hitting that in about 9 minutes and 45 seconds, it looks like, once that... Oh, no, there's going to be one more gatherer. So maybe 10 minute heroic age. The Valkyrie doing a lot of work here. Going to be picking off that Nubite as well. Forest Fire coming in. Going to be picking off so many villagers here. Oh, he's got such a good attack on these guys. The villagers are turning around. There's a bunch of those spearmen in here. Nice micro picking off those spearmen, pulling them back into that Forest Fire here. I think they are in range there. The range of this Forest Fire is quite nice. And I'm going to have to get out of here at this point because there's too many spears. But the spears, oh, they're running through the base of Brickhead. This is not what you want to see. We see a nice Plague of Serpents coming down. There are a couple of slingers here which are going to pick off these throwing action nice and quick. But the Valkyrie is here. The Hearser here. The Pound Sen is here. And the Skady is incoming as well. All of these units should fall here for Skady. Throwing away units is not what you want to be doing. The Raiders are getting sort of caught out though. Brickhead not really keeping a watchful eye over these Raiders running straight through the army of Skady here. They're going to get their health back as they are Odin. It takes a while. So we'll see what happens in these units going to be retreating here. Villagers moving on with this gold mine, which is really, really nice. Would love to see just a slick wall that just comes up into this location, just to make sure that he doesn't fall victim to any pushes. Set can't really make a push through that location there. And Frost coming down here. Oh, he's going to Frost these spears and go for the villagers. This is a really old strategy where you Frost the army, you go for the villagers. There's villagers moving forward though, maybe looking to grab this town center or looking to move over onto this location here. We do see that the rest of Brickhead's army is going to be chasing these guys here. I'm not sure I actually like that Frost in hindsight. He's not going to get many of these villagers at all, and they're just going to continue to run away. Going to run underneath this Raven, going to be moving onto these hippopotamus here. So Brickhead should be able to see that, so maybe he's going to just right-click over there and try and get them, but as these spearmen are out of position, do we see a town center coming up? No second town center just yet for Brickhead, staying one town center. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I would love to see either hill forts or a second town center going up. One way to really oh, and here's the other issue. Brickhead now has a free ancestors, which means you can really do a huge push over here. So actually the second town center is not the way to go. You need to throw out like two hill forts here to defend against the ancestors push and get out as many of these frost giants as you can. We do have 6 priests here, and now the hill fort's coming up as the attack's coming in. Brickhead needs to distract here for as long as he can. Maybe sacrifice this frost giant, not run back to this location. We see that the hill fort has been deleted, and this is going to be brutal for Brickhead. His army's a little bit out of position yet again, getting picked up by all of those spearmen. What is the population deficit? 82 to 115. These villagers have to get off this gold one. We do see Brickhead has got 420 gold here, and that's going to help out quite a bit, but he needs to get those raiders in here to pick off this army. You can't throw away this frost giant. He needs to stay alive, and he does get Therm frost giants out, but it's not going to matter. How much favor does he have in the bank? He's got 63. He's got 800 food in the bank, so he can build a market and trade for that food, but he needs to pick off these priests here, and we're probably going to be seeing heroic age from Skady soon. We pick off these longhouses as well. A market coming down now for Brickhead as he's searching for something. Looks like he's going to have to go into this wood. I don't see any gold mines over this side of the map. There's potentially 2 gold mines. There's a 2 gold mine marsh here. It does happen. You get 2 gold mines. He's going to be searching. No, he's just going to go for the hunt. Dwarves don't gather the hunt that much slower than the villagers. I think, what is it, 68 to 85, so it is definitely slow. We got the spearmen also coming in, but throwing action should be able to pick those guys off. We've got forward town center now coming up for Skady. This is a really bad for Brickhead here. He's just getting so much idle villager time here, and the big thing is with Norse, their army's not the strongest, but their economy is so insane. But if you get pushed off resources, you don't get that insane economy, and Skady's going to start really punishing Brickhead here as he's not getting any gold mines, and just no wall here was all he needed. 1 wall, this hill fort would have gone up, no issue, but he went for the hill fort instead of anything else. And now we've got Nephthys coming through. That's going to be huge. We have no heroes out for Brickhead, but this gold mine being completely prevented. But the gatherers really are hoping that they can find something. They're going for the hippopotamus here, and we do see that the trade, it's actually not that bad. 54, it's actually really bad. 54 and 69 trade here. We've got the ancestors coming down as the army's moving in here for Brickhead, but it's actually a really nice fight. Managed to pick off some of these heroes, really close to picking off the Pharaoh, picks off the Pharaoh. There's a Therm Frost Giant here to help out, and he's going to have to retreat. The spearmen are a little bit out of position, going to be greeting these villagers, but there's so many villagers here. He could turn around and fight this if he wanted to. He could actually win this fight without losing too many villagers, but he's choosing to run here, especially with the Frost Giant to help out. But the villagers going to be coming away. We do see the raiders going to be chasing them down. The army of Skady running around, and we do see that. We see that Brickhead's moving back onto the water buffalo, but the rest of this army is going to be incoming. He's got 8 or 15 seconds left on that ancestors, which may be enough to help out here. But the army of Skady, not that good here. Once those ancestors are gone, it's only 105 population. But yet again, what we're seeing Brickhead, he's actually forcing, he's sort of forcing Skady to chase him around. But now we're going to be seeing Scorpion Men coming out from Skady. He's got the Necropolis, he's got 2 monuments, he's got 100 favor in the bank, 500 wood, so that's going to be really big. Seeing the Smirran run straight through this location, not really what you want to do, but he's going to get to this location a little bit faster. Got some throwing action coming out, but still, yet again, the issue with Brickhead here is simply production. I mean, he's only got 2 military buildings. He's not even building anything from this temple because there's only Frost Giants. He's going to build those when he has the favor on the gold, which he does not have. Trying to mine from this gold mine with only 5 villages. Got a couple that are off here. We've got the Frost Giant jumping straight onto this Scorpion. Really, really nice. And if the Frost Giant gets in here as well, we've got the priests attacking these this Frost Giant over here. You see that the Scorpion Man does get Frost, and the Oxcut looks like it's trying to get picked off here, but Skady is just sniffing blood. He just sniffs it, he smells it, and he's going for the jugular here. Got some random raiders trying to pick off villages of Skady while this is going on, and Brickhead taps out. GG, well played by Skady, taking this series 3-0. Unfortunately, Brickhead not able to take this one. So sad, so sad. I was hoping Brickhead would get a couple of wins here, but Skady just too strong, too fast. And Brickhead is off to the losers bracket. Skady on to the semi-finals. Super well played there, though, by Skady. Just really punishing Brickhead every single game for the small mistakes. Small mistakes like not building this wall. Small mistakes like not building the hill fort straight away. Small mistakes like not building that longhouse. Not putting enough villages onto wood so he could do all of that stuff. Not getting out the military he needed. Wasting frost over here. Just so many really, well, the frost waste wasn't small, it was quite significant, but the really big mistakes or small mistakes even mattered so much here against Skady. And this is the difference between that super top tier player like Skady and well, Brickhead here. Brickhead can definitely play at that level, but just not today.